Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready. And off we go from SoFi. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Another run for Henry. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Running once more with Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They bring their tight end left. Trying again, following the set. Complete out to the right. And that will not be enough for a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. The 50. 30. The 10. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This is Henry on 2nd. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. From the gun, a run for Henry. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Lock to throw it. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Complete Derrick Henry. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Setting up the screen. It's inside the 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Henry can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Locked down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
To throw. Here's Locke. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He'll get this one to Brown. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the Marcus reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. From the 20 on 2nd down. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Up and good from Blankenship. And our first half ends with 3 points. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
From the 42. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Johnson on second down. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's finally out of bounds. Looks like a step or two before the 30. Offense is going to be thinking touchdown here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Return's looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Offense up to the line fast. On the ground again with Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Johnson again. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3rd down and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flush down out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Pass play to call on 4th down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers holding a 10-point lead. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A loss of 1. It's now
Throw on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this, a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has it at the 11. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And this one doesn't go far. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Throwing his lock. On the move, headed right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. All right, 1 more snap to play here. One final shot here. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. All right, Brock. 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission accomplished. It's what you set out to do every week. Win the football game. And the guys did just that.
Yeah, and I think it was about confidence today. Right? It's one thing to think you can go get the job done. It's another thing to say you're going to get the job done. But when you actually have the experience of getting the job done, it just instills a ton of confidence for your team and in the building.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.